Hello there, it's Atul and welcome to Code with Atul. In this video, we are going to write a simple basic board scanning script using Python. And here we are going to use command line arguments and we're going to import the same. So let's begin. Here I have already created a file named as scanner.py and I have declared that we are using Python 3. First of all, to use command line arguments, we need sys, so we have to import that. And also we have to connect to ports to check whether ports are open or not. For that we need socket, so we have to import that too. And we need date and time for that. We can do from date time import date. So first of all, let me tell you what are the command line. So here, if I am running this script at scanner.py, here scanner.py is our first argument, that's 0th argument, and if I like write here IP address, and that would be our first argument. So total we are going to have 2 arguments. So first of all, we are going to check whether if the user has inputted 2 argument or not. So for that we have to write if length of sys dot equals to, then we are going to assign that address to our target. Socket get host by name sys dot. Here, if instead of IP address we keep domain name like google.com, get host by name, uh, this is going to convert that host name to our target, that is to our IP address. So if user doesn't give these 2 argument, we have to give an error. Let's print that print. Invalid amount of arguments. And we have to give the print the proper syntax. Dot py and space IP address. So here we are taking 2 command line arguments, and if there are not 2 command line arguments, it is going to give an error and it is going to provide user the proper syntax. And here we will do sys.exit and it's going to close our program. Now let's create a banner print. Star 50 times and print date time dot now. Actually that would be our start time. And after that we are going to print scanning it. Okay. And we are going to again print 50 times star. So let's try running this and gender. Okay, here it is an error, and just running it again. It's again giving an error. So it's ARGV. It's again giving an error. Length of sys dot arguments like this, and let's just definitely see. Now it's running properly. It was having some errors. Uh, It's converting that 192 to a proper IP address. Now let's proceed. Here we're going to use try and catch statements. First of all, we'll try, and here we're going to give a range of port that we are going to scan. As I've told, it's not a proper port scanner. Port in range, that's 140, 81. S equals socket dot socket dot underscore a sorry socket dot af underscore inet socket dot underscore string. Here socket dot af underscore inet is the IP address, and socket dot sock underscore string it would be about ports. Now let's proceed. Now we are going to set a default timer. Socket dot set default timer, and one. So if we don't set a timeout, it's going to check single port for a long period of time, and it's going to hang our script. And timeout is necessary so that it will scan that port for 1 second and move forward to the next port. Here we'll take a variable result. It will be equal to s dot connect. So connect underscore ex and target port. Result is actually an error. If it gives an error, that means port isn't open, and if it doesn't give an error, that means port is open. So if there is no error, it is going to return 0. Here we will write one more thing. Print str and port. So it will tell whether our program is running or not. And now if result is equal to 0, that means that port is open. Print str port is open. Mm, and after that, after getting result, we'll close. Start. Now we are going to expect some error. First would be keyboard interrupt. If user tries to Control plus C, and it's going to print. Second would be socket.gi error. This error is caused when post name isn't resolved. And third would be socket error. What error? This error is caused when we are not able to connect to the server. And after every error, we're going to do sys.exit. After giving the error, it's going to close the program. C, and that's all for this basic code scanner script. Now let's run this and see whether it's giving any error. Let's scan Google. You can see that it has started scanning port number 40. Actually, this is not a bash script, it's just a basic script, so it's going to take a lot of time as we haven't used any parallel programming or parallel processing here. So you can see it's scanning the ports. This script isn't good, but it's fit for beginner. In future videos, we are going to import these scripts and going to use parallel programming. Let's see if there is any port opened. And you can see that port number 80 is open. And in the same way, you can scan any IP address and see whether ports are opened or not. So it's that's all about this basic script. Uh, I hope you like this video, and for future videos like this, you can subscribe. If you like this video, you can hit that like button. If you don't, you can hit that dislike button. For any suggestions, you can comment below. Thank you.